Bond is denied for a man arrested for murder in Harrison County. Sebastian O'Brien accused of first-degree murder. There he is. Investigators say he was involved in a rollover crash south of Modale Sunday afternoon and that he became combative when authorities made contact with him. After taking him into custody, officials found the pickup did not belong to him. Deputies went to the registered owner's address near Missouri Valley, and that's where they found the owner dead inside the home. A preliminary hearing for O'Brien is set for May 1st.